YouTube, what's up? How you doing? Listen, for those of you who don't know, those of you who might not be aware, I know some of you know, some of you don't. There is a single out. It's entitled "You." It's a beautiful song. I produced the music, and the artist Shiloh wrote the song and sang. It came out even better than we thought. I wanted to introduce Shiloh to those of you on my channel who don't know her. She's a brilliant singer, excellent vocalist, phenomenal songwriter. She arranges vocals, leads background. Not only a songwriter, but she also writes short stories, screenplays, theater. She does all that. She acts. She does voiceovers. She's a bit of a graphic artist. She gets down. You know, she's very, very self-sufficient, and she's been doing the YouTube thing probably a little bit longer than I have. DonyeaMusic team finally got a chance to sit down and talk to her and just get information as far as her endeavors musically, and she's extremely brilliant. I just want to present to some and introduce to others Shiloh.
I'm Shyloh, and I'm from Illinois. I started singing, I was told that I started singing when I was 3, but I didn't begin singing in public until I was 7. I haven't always loved it. I started when I was 7, went up until I was about 14 or 15. And then I noticed that everybody was challenging me for my solos at church. And then I didn't like it so much. It wasn't as pure as it started out. It became a competition, and it became a who can sing better kind of a thing. And I'm not the one to compete. So that's when I stopped for a few years. I decided it probably a few years ago. I wanted to be a singer when I was younger, but I don't think I really fully understood what it took to be a singer. And I would listen to everybody say, you need to do a record, or you need to do this, and you need to do that. And I didn't really figure out what I wanted to do until I got older, maybe about 21 or 22. I wrote my very first song when I was 18. But before that, I had always written poetry. And so I knew that a poetic flow, if you will, was kind of in me since I was in the 8th grade. So maybe somewhere around the age of 12 or 13. Honestly, career-wise, I would love to do a whole pile of things. But I do want to make music a career. As I'm getting older, I kind of realize the inevitable. And so I know that ministering to people all over the world is something that God has put me here to do. Amongst other things, I know that He gave me a gift. And as much as singers try to be modest and humble, I will say this. I know that I can sing. And I do want to definitely make that something that I do on a more regular basis, as opposed to just singing for fun or just doing it because. I wanted to write something different, and I wanted it to be about something that I was knowledgeable of, and the best thing that I could think of was me. In working together, Donyea and I had become very close. And so at the time, we were just both dealing with a whole lot in our lives. I didn't want to make the song all about me because I haven't gone through everything. And so in order to get two perspectives, so to speak, I wanted to bring Donyea's situation and my situation into the song because I knew about those situations the most. And I know that quite a few people deal with what we were dealing with at the time. And so I just thought a very good way to sing with meaning, or to write words with meaning, would mean to write about what I knew. And so we always knew where our help came from. And not to be cliche or anything, but it comes from God, and we knew that, and we were aware of that, and we would always acknowledge God and go to him as our help. And that's basically where the song came from. God is our everything. And until you realize that, you're going to keep going through blindly, not really realizing the true purpose of why you're going through what you're going through. I wanted to just overall be different. I wanted to reach people that don't go to church. And I wanted to reach people that don't believe in God. I want not only the lyrics to bring people in, but I want the music to bring people in. And first and foremost, what people are going to hear is music. And so if they're drawn in by music, then you're automatically going to hear the lyrics. And then you have just been helped. And you don't even know it. You know, you've just experienced God. I don't have a name to cap it off right now, but it's everybody music. Why not? The very first song that I heard by Donye captured me. And from that moment on, I knew that I wanted to work with this guy. And the funny thing is, even though I sing Christian music, the first song I heard from him was not Christian based. But I knew, I automatically knew that he was anointed to do what he was doing. Whether it was a song by Beyonce or whether it was a song by Kirk Franklin. I knew that Donye was anointed. That's all it takes. No bells, no whistles, just anointing. And I will take that over anybody, any day. I'm on pretty much every social network. I'm on Facebook. I have a fan page on Facebook. It's Shyloh K's videos. I am also on Twitter. My Twitter mention is at Shyloh K. And I'm also on YouTube. And my channel on YouTube is Shiloh 8. And that's all one word. Shiloh and the number 8. Well, I'm into a whole lot of other things besides music. And so basically what you can be looking for in the future is obviously more amazing music. Definitely that. And also I write, not just music, but I write short stories, I write plays, I write skits. And I definitely want to eventually write a book. I wanted to start some sort of Christian fiction. As far as that is concerned, I love television. I love communications. So definitely be looking out for possibly, who knows, a sitcom. I mean, any and everything I really can get my hands into as far as music and media are concerned. Definitely look forward to that. I'm working on a play right now. So yeah, and the list goes on.